Okay, we are now live and on the record for Wednesday morning civil docket, March 9, 2022. Mr. Guerra, what do you have?
Good morning, Your Honor. I have a friendly suit. I don't know what number it is on your docket, but it's CL 210179 I.
Okay, that's number 3 on the court's docket. Belinda Ochoa versus Alexis Elizondo. And the plaintiff's attorney?
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Gerardo Garcia here with Tijerina Legal Group on behalf of the plaintiff.
Okay.
We were informed yesterday, Your Honor, that the ad litem again won't be able to make it due to a personal emergency. And I understand and I sympathize, but this is a friendly suit that's been on file since January of 2021. This is I believe the 5th time in total that it's been set for hearing. These minors have lost about a year's worth of interest waiting to get this matter finalized, Your Honor. And I'm just interested in getting the money deposited into the courts.
Okay, well, does Ms. Alvarado have any objection to the settlement the way that it's been done?
I haven't been able to speak with her, Your Honor, at all. Every time it's an assistant saying that there's a personal emergency, and these are real personal emergencies. Last time she was putting her mother in hospice. This time her mother passed away last week. And yes, these are obviously real life-shattering tragedies. But could she have not gotten someone to stand in for her and say, I approve the settlement, or the settlement's not approved?
Okay, why don't you, if you can get verbal confirmation, are your clients available today?
Your Honor, I told my client not to appear today once we got word from Attorney Alvarado's office. Respectfully, Your Honor, I would just ask for a quick reset. I think 1 week max, preferably on Wednesday. That would be ideal for my client, and I think we could get this resolved in 1 week.
Okay, the soonest I have is March 23rd at 9:30. Just let her know that if she's not going to be able to appear on that day, just to let you all know if she approves of the settlement, and if, you know, and that's fine. I don't think it's that. What is the amount of the total settlement?
Give me 1 second, Your Honor. Let me pull it up. $25,000 for one, Your Honor, and $5,000 for another minor.
Okay, so is there going to be any special requests made on behalf of your client, Mr. Garcia?
No, Your Honor.
Such as early release of any money for anything, or is it all going into the registry of the court?
No special requests, Your Honor. We will be requesting that it all go into the registry of the court.
Okay, just speak to her, make sure that if she's fine, then we'll just take it up on the 23rd, and we'll finalize it at 9:30.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all I have. May I be excused?
You certainly may.
Thank you, Your Honor.
May I
Thank
be
you.
excused, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Cedillo?
Hi, Judge. Good morning. I apologize.
That's okay.
I'm here standing in this morning. I have 2, but one's on the 11 o'clock docket, but I am standing in for Mr. Sonny Palacios on number 2, I believe, on the court's docket.
Okay, F 4702-17-9 in the matter of the marriage of Lee Garcia Cuellar and Ruben Cuellar.
That's correct, Your Honor. I was asked this morning to cover for Mr. Palacios. My understanding is that he's requesting more time. From what I understood from his office, Judge, is there's a need for a consolidation with another AG case.
Yes. Yes, the last time they were here, that's what I had ordered them to do. So it was supposed to be done before today and then taken care of. So That's fine. Just let him know that he needs to get that in, and apparently that's all they were missing. I don't know, and then I'll go ahead and hear them. I'll have them come back on April the 6th. And if he at 9:30, if he needs it sooner, just to let us know.
I will inform them, and it needs to be done prior to that setting. I'll let them know, Judge.
Okay, on your 11 o'clock hearing, were you able to serve the respondent?
Your Honor, that goes through the sheriff's office. I do see a return on file, so I believe he was served, Judge.
Okay. And you haven't been notified as to whether or not he's obtained counsel?
No, Your Honor, I have not.
Okay. All right, then I'll go ahead and see you at 11 on that one.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay.
Maybe
thank
excuse,
you.
Your Honor?
Yes.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Mr. Hinojosa?
Yes, Judge, good morning. It's number 6 on your docket, F-0069-22-9, in the matter of the marriage of Amy Nittler and Stephen Nittler, and of course, the minor children.
Okay. And I do see that Mr. Nittler is also on. Mr. Nittler, were you able to obtain counsel?
After our last hearing, I had a meeting with Ms. Klein scheduled, and she had an emergency, had to leave. I was present for the meeting, but she could not arrange it. I'm currently trying to meet with her again. She wants to meet face-to-face before proceeding.
Judge, this is the second extension. We already had 2 extensions, Your Honor. It's already been a month now.
What are you asking as relief, Mr. Hinojosa?
Judge, I'm asking that my client be named as a primary joint bank conservator of the children. There's 4 children before the court. For Mr. Nittler to have standard visitation, child support based on his income. I don't have any income information on Mr. Nittler. If I was presume minimum wage, Judge, child support for 4 children on minimum wage is $380, plus cash medical support reimbursement 57, and no selling of any assets at this time, Judge, of community property or any property this time until further orders of the court. That is what I'm seeking at this time on behalf of Miss Amy Nittler.
Okay, and where are the children at this time?
The children are, my understanding, are with Miss Amy Nittler. There is a community home. My client has moved out of the community home. She has her own residence, and the children do reside with her, and children are going to school, and for Mr. Nittler to have standard visitation.
Okay, and has Mr. Nittler seen the children since they've been out of the same home?
I would have to ask Miss Nittler. My understanding, the children have a very close relationship with the paternal grandparents, but I'd have to ask Miss Nittler if the children have been visiting with their father, and she is on mute. And Miss Nittler, if you can unmute yourself, please.
Yes, I'm here. They're able to see their dad whenever they want to, and they pretty much go over there every weekend.
Okay, what are the ages of the children, Mr. Hinojosa?
Judge, the children range, or forgive me, Miss Nittler, can you give me the age of the children from the oldest to the youngest?
Sure, 14, 10. Oh, no, I'm sorry. 14, 12, 10, and 4.
Okay. And when they visit with dad, have they been spending the night, or is it just day visits?
I prefer them to spend the night at their grandma's house. She lives about 2 doors down from their dad.
Okay. And so is that what they've been doing, or is that what? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay. So Mr. Nittler, has Ms. Klein's office given you an indication as to when it will be that you will have that meeting?
I spoke with Deanna, the paralegal at the office this morning, and she's hoping for Thursday, and at the latest, it'll be Tuesday of next week.
Okay. Give me one moment. Okay. So, Okay, so what we're gonna do for right now, because although I have the discretion to extend it, what I'm gonna do is just a type of temporary order with an injunction at this point, where it'll be status quo. I'm not gonna name a conservator. However, I'm gonna leave the children in mom's possession, custody, care, and control. They'll be doing the same thing that they're doing right now, which would be, of course, standard visitation, where they will take that visitation will occur at the paternal grandmother's house. And the children can spend the night there at the paternal grandmother's house. However, of course, you can make any other arrangements that you'd like outside of the standard, outside of the order of the court. At this time, I'm not going to order child support because this will be very temporary. We'll come back on April the 11th at 11 a.m.
Very well, Judge. I'll prepare the order.
Actually, you know what? We'll do April the 11th at 2 p.m.
Thank you.
Because if Ms. Klein does come on, then Mr. Hinojosa, I'll give you an opportunity to speak with her, because mediation is required before a contested temporary orders hearing. So I'm going to set you for that for April 11th at 2. If any other arrangements need to be made, let us know and we will accommodate that schedule. I do understand Ms. Klein has doctor's appointments as
Very well,
well.
Judge. I'll
But
prepare an
this
order
is-
to that effect.
Thank you, because that way, since I don't, the restraining order is, it doesn't make any sense to extend it for a third time. Just make it into a temporary injunction with those additional orders with respect to possession, access, and visitation to the children.
Judge Remy, can I add one other matter? No selling of any assets. My understanding, there is a federal lawsuit regarding the community home, which we have no information on, that Mr. Nittler has filed. He has counsel in federal court. So if we can have basically no selling of community assets, we're just concerned about the community home, Judge.
Yes, it'll be it would be a standard temporary injunction.
Very well.
So no selling of any community property.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate that. I'll prepare the order to that effect.
Okay, and that'll give you an opportunity, Mr. Nittler, to get in with Ms. Klein, and that way they can go ahead and speak, Mr. Hinojosa and Ms. Klein.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, anything else?
No, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. Hobbs?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm here on Progressive versus Ava Sanchez. That's going to be CL 201467, number 5 on your docket.
Okay, Progressive County Mutual Insurance versus Eva Sanchez, DBA Zeke Express. I do have an Eva Sanchez on. Ms. Sanchez, is this you? Ms. Sanchez?
Yes, aquí estoy.
Okay, Ms. Castañeda, please ask Ms. Sanchez, is she representing herself in this matter?
Señora Sánchez, ¿se va usted a representar usted sola?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay, please let her know that well, I guess I'll let Ms. Hobbs make that argument as to, go ahead, Ms. Hobbs.
Yes, Your Honor. So we've tried to reach out to Ms. Sanchez outside of court several times, but we have not been able to reach her to, discuss possibly settling this issue. At this point, we'd ask for a trial setting.
Okay. Ms. Castañeda, please let her know that she does have an opportunity to try to settle this matter, but she can only do that if she speaks to the attorney.
Señora Sánchez, tiene usted una oportunidad de resolver este caso, pero eso puede pasar nada más si usted habla con la abogada.
Ask her, is she going to continue to try to represent herself?
¿Va a continuar a usted representándose usted sola?
Yo no tengo para pagar un abogado. No, o sea que
I don't have
yo
money
no
to
voy
pay
a-
for an attorney.
Okay. Ask her if she can provide Ms. Hobbs a phone number.
¿Puede dar un número de teléfono para la abogada Hobbs, Ms. Sánchez?
Sí.
Yes.
956-777-9226. 9165.
956-777-9165.
Disculpe, me estaban contactando por email.
They were contacting me through email.
Okay, well, she needs to respond.
Necesita responder, señora Sánchez.
Pero te están cobrando. Me están cobrando un accidente que yo no hice, que yo no provoqué.
They're
Okay,
charging me on an accident that I did not start.
let her know that the plaintiff is requesting a trial setting, and that's gonna be granted. So she's gonna end up, and I'm sure there's gonna be a lot, maybe some motions that they're gonna file between now and then. So is, if she represents herself and that's her defense, she needs to file the proper paperwork. If she doesn't, then there's nothing that we can do about it.
Señora Sánchez, la abogada está pidiendo un juicio por jurado y van a meter mociones para eso, y si usted se va a seguir representando sola, tiene que saber cómo responder a esas mociones. Y si ese va a ser su defensa, tiene usted que saber cómo defenderse.
¿Cuánto tiempo dan para si tengo que buscar un abogado?
How much time can you give me if I have to look for an attorney?
Well, the trial won't occur until next year, but there's things that will be filed, I'm sure, by the plaintiff and I have no idea when those will be set.
So, el juicio probablemente sería hasta el próximo año, pero hay mociones que va a meter en la demandante y esa no sabría decirle cuándo los van a meter.
No entiendo de emociones, ¿qué es?
We are not, we can't explain more than that because then we'll be getting into legal advice.
Okay, ya no podemos explicarle más para eso, señora Sánchez, porque entonces le estaríamos dando consejos legales y no podemos hacer eso.
So just let her know that to check her email and her phones, but I'm sure things will be starting to come her way.
Okay, so necesita usted estar checando su email y su teléfono porque probablemente se van a tratar de contactar con usted.
Disculpe, solamente he recibido un email, no he recibido carta, no he recibido nada por correo.
I've only received one email. I haven't received any letters or anything in the mail.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so Ms. Hobbs, go ahead and file an order setting jury trial if it's going to be a jury trial, and we'll get that set for you administratively.
All right, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Let her know that she's excused.
Señora Sánchez, se puede retirar.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Okay, on Jose's iPhone, is that Jose Hernandez? Jose's iPhone. Mr. Hernandez, is that you? Okay. Well, either way, so we've received a call from Ms. Williamson's office that she is in a contested hearing in the 93rd. Mr. Hernandez, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I'm sorry. I was with my students in the classroom.
Okay, so the attorney, Ms. Williamson, is in a contested hearing in the 93rd, and your attorney is logging in right now. Give me a moment.
Yes.
Ms. Olivares.
Good morning, Judge. Ms. Olivares, she's currently on the road right now. She's on the way to the office, but she's currently tied up in the County Court 8 on a hearing that started at 9. So she's trying to take care of that before she jumps over here with you, Judge.
Okay, you all are gonna be temporarily excused until 11 a.m. Miss
Okay.
Williamson is also tied up in the 93rd. So I'm
Okay,
gonna
Judge.
stop the live stream, log off, and you all will log in with the same link.
Okay, Judge. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, we're now off the record.